So it's something with the Ace of Pentacles where there's long-awaited victory. Like, I mean, you just got to be confident. I don't even think you need to do much. You're going to be confident and you're going to know what you want. You're going to know you're going to receive it, know your worth and your value, and know that victory is yours. It's time. Time to get out of this, worries, analysis, paralysis, fears. Because again, this energy is used to own you for a long time, maybe even blocking your creativity, but no more. You cannot do this anymore. Something happened where you had a falling out. I feel like there is definitely a person who wants to have a do-over with you. Like they want to try again. They almost are like, listen, yes, I know things didn't really go very well last time, but like, can we try this again? Can we just please try? The Emperor, like they are ready to be serious. They could have Aries in their chart. They are not actually indecisive. They used to be maybe indecisive. Or maybe for some of you, actually, the falling out that you had with this person had to do with them being indecisive. And you said, okay, listen, if you don't know what you want, just please don't bother me. Like, I want somebody who knows what they want, and like if they want me, they better know it instead of like being not sure, and they better show it to me. But I feel like things are changing. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a December reading for you. So it's a rare occurrence. So if you're appreciating this, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. I also just posted I posted Mercury retrograde and new moon of Sagittarius prediction for all 12 signs, the deep astrology. Well, as deep as it can go, I guess, for YouTube general prediction video. So check it out. I'm gonna link it in the cards down below. Also, if you are a lucky one and you're watching this just when I'm posting this in the first few days, we do have a Black Friday sale this week. All of the packages are 35 to 40% off. So this is an incredible opportunity to get any packages that you could be using for the entire year, for 12 months. At a very, very special price. To purchase it, link is going to be down below in my Etsy. Also, if you're my established client, feel free to message me for an invoice, that could be, again, it's going to be the same price as an Etsy, but it's going to be without additional Etsy fees. So it could be, for some of you, a better deal. So what else do I want to say? 2025 prediction is still available. Again, individualized readings are not going to be on Black Friday sale. It's something that I already mentioned before. But if you're purchasing a package, this is essentially 2025 reading could be a part of it. Any love reading could be a part of it. Chart reading can be a part of it. And even for those of you guys who are signing up to be my students, there is a spot available for tarot and astrology in my Etsy shop as well. 2025 reading is automatically a part of that package. So it's extremely good deal. Again, 2025 is not going to be on sale because, I mean, it's fresh. It's a lot of work. It takes me like 3 to 4 hours to prepare those, record it, prepare it, send it, like upload it. It's a lot of work that it requires me to do, so I cannot put them, on Black Friday sale. It's not possible. But those of you guys, once again, who are purchasing a package, it's going to be a part of that. So hope to see you there. Again, there's not going to be a deal like this. I'm not going to be, if you can see, I'm kind of transitioning my channels into a bit more direction that serves me, where I can really shine my talents and not just do what everyone else can do. But yeah, I would love to see you. I highly recommend. I would personally probably buy something like this myself if I could find something similar for myself. Not so easy, it's much harder than you think. But yes, so there is that. And anyway, let's go into your reading. Let's see what energies are there. Again, all the links are down below. Feel free also to support us on Patreon if you love this content, and membership side of this channel where you can find some of the readings that were previously available that are in the membership side only now. And what's interesting? I pulled this oracle card, but the card from another deck. I was cleaning the table and I guess I forgot to put this back. So interesting. The Chariot card is in your reading for December. Essentially, it is about a choice. So we have here creativity and also a choice. So it could be something related to your creativity where you're going to be making a decision. Maybe it's a creative choice, or maybe there is some kind of crossroads that you are experiencing in this moment in time. And, in order for you to make the right choice, you need to be creative, right? Creativity is here. Shadow treasures, whichever way you're going to go, there is going to be some, some blessings in the situation. Yes, they are saying here, like, December is all about these choices. And of course, you know, make sure you don't skip the astrology predictions that I posted. Again, you have the new moon on November 30th, December 1st in Sagittarius, at the same time happening as Mercury retrograde also in Sagittarius. So till December 15th, there's going to be this intense concentration in one specific, it's in one specific area of your life, given also Mars retrograde. That's additional kind of like, I think for a lot of Scorpios especially, but even for Aries as well, there is this intense focus on which way, you know, are we going? Are we happy with the direction we are taking? Because yes, we can make changes, especially, you know, in matters related to income, career, because Mars is going to be retrograde in Leo, from Leo to Cancer, and then, you know, new moon in Sagittarius, Mercury retrograde Sagittarius in the second house, opposed by Jupiter, right? Jupiter is the Sagittarius ruler, Mercury is the ruler of Gemini, where Jupiter is. So there's a lot. It's an important time which requires choices, you know, needing to make some choices. But, you know, I wanted still to go into this oracle. Let's go back into this. Let's see. Clear aura. I feel like for some of you guys, you might be right now cleansing, clearing your aura, like cleansing yourself, purifying your space. You might need to clean your space before the New Year's Eve, before Christmas. It could be decluttering, it could be cleansing yourself, it could be detoxing perhaps, maybe after Thanksgiving dinners, you know, Friendsgiving parties. Some of you are going to be detoxing a little bit. Also something, you know, something I was actually doing this morning was fantastic. If you live, of course, in a place which is relatively more warm, you know, like right after the sunrise, when the sun, you know, starts like getting high, but it's like not all the way high in the sky. In the morning, you know, something you do when you meditate, I mean, it's going to be a little bit spicy for some people maybe, but like there is a practice, you know, I think it was even going viral some time ago on like social media, where essentially, you know, your private parts, right, whether a man or a woman, if you know, when the sun is shining on your face, right, sometimes in the morning you direct your face, so to say, towards the sun, and you feel those rays of light. Well, the same thing actually when you meditate, or when you open your legs, if you're a woman, and you allow that energy of the sunrise to, you know, to like essentially shine the light, so to say, on that area. This is an incredible, just try it. I understand that it's like not everyone's open-minded, but just try it. I was doing it this morning. Oh my God, it's like, wow. I mean, I live where it's warm, thanks God, but it's like, you know, if you can just sit either like in a lotus position, or if you just like open yourself in whichever way it makes sense to you to the sun, and allow the sun rays to be in that part of your body, incredible energetic downloads will happen. I had so many visions, it's crazy. So I mean, like, you like think about it, for women especially, it's like it's you know, that area, right, it's a portal, right? So we have to be careful what we open it towards. And yes, sometimes, you know, even clothes we wear, hygiene products, like as much as you try to find healthier ones, they are not the best. But even like after using some of these products, if you can do this practice with the sun, again, of course, I'm not a medical professional, I'm not giving anyone any kind of medical advice, but spiritually, like when you open that part of your body to the sun, it's like I felt like healing was happening when I was doing this. So again, of course, if it's where you're cold, be careful, don't do this necessarily. But if you live where it's relatively warm and you can open that part of your body to the sun, oh my God, it's just, it's so incredible, it's amazing. And for men too, because that part of man's body is a charger, you know, so a charger needs to be charged, right? When you have a portable charger, you need to charge it sometimes. But I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I think, you know, some of you are meant to hear this. We have here practical intuition, and we have here freedom. So when I'm recording this is the time period of dark moon, right before the new moon. So it's November 27 today, November 30th, December 1st is the new moon. So we are in a dark moon. So I think for a lot of you, you will be clearing your energy and planting some intentions that will materialize during the full moon of Gemini in December. When is it exactly? I forgot. November 14, 16? I don't remember. So look up the full moon of December. I don't remember on top of my head. the date, exact date. So December, full moon of Gemini, this is when we are going to have this manifestation of something here. It could be about freedom, it could be about financial freedom, and also for a lot of you, healing grief. Like some of you might be going through some kind of grieving process. It could be different things. It doesn't have to be an actual grief like of a loss, but it could be for some of you. But for those of you who it's not about that, it could be just, shedding your skin sometimes is it's a process. But I also find that in the process of that transformation, like whether you're shedding skin, going through a transformation, whether it's a loss of something absolutely incredible happens in the moment if we are open to it. We have to be open to it. It's like, that's why there is right reality. They call it the tree of knowledge, so to say, of good and evil. And then there is the tree of life reality, where you just see everything is like, for a moment you taste what's religious people call it, I guess, like final redemption, messianic age, like world to come, whatever these things. There are these moments, I think most of us have experienced this. Again, whether you are more spiritual, more religiously inclined, there are this moment that you taste something and you know that it's not of this world. It's perfection, it's a completion. Ouch, see, completion. My coffee is not complete, but you know what I mean, right? Like there's something where maybe it's the angle, right, of your perception twists and changes, and you just see something like we are programmed to feel certain way about certain things. I remember when I lived in Mexico, I don't know why I want to talk about this. When I lived in Mexico and I was there during Dia de Muertos, it's a kind of like Day of the Dead, right? During Halloween, during Saman. And I remember I had a chance to go to countryside and in Oaxaca, and I met a lot of shamans there and just more spiritual people, and they were explaining to me some of the Mexican traditions, and meaning how in some parts of culture in Mexico we cry right when somebody is born, but we actually laugh, we celebrate, when somebody passes away, we laugh at that. So it's kind of right, it's a different approach to how many people see that. But there's almost something whatever area of your life is happening in, even if it comes to money, sometimes, have you ever had this when you lost a bunch of money and you're just suddenly happy, almost like you got freed of something? I've seen this with some people. Let's just say they sign divorce papers and the guy finally gives the wife whatever she wanted, just please leave me alone, I'm free now, right? That happens. Or even you yourself pay off some huge bill, you didn't want to pay it, but you paid it, and you that's it, I no longer want to be attached to it. Or even there's a secret of prosperity actually, where sometimes you might even have properties, money, certain amount in bank account, but because you have certain attachment, it keeps you small. It's that it's time for you to start maybe making more money, it's time to start growing, but you feel so stagnant and you're scared to lose what you have. I've definitely experienced that. You have that amount of money and you're checking, your account, and it can sometimes be with investments. I've had this experience, or whatever it is, your work you're doing, sales reports, whatever different things, and you have that extreme attachment to what you have, and at the same time you're not growing, and somehow it becomes a source of stress rather than source of prosperity. It's because we form that attachment that becomes now our prison. And then, there are moments, right, you could even lose everything you have, and first you face the fear that you had, but then there is some kind of almost delirious happiness that happens because you free yourself from expectation that you have, and that money itself doesn't really mean anything. You can always rebuild it. It's not we're not here to make an idol out of it, right? That's why some of the I've met many multimillionaires, even some billionaires, who've had times in their life when they had negative net worth, when they were bankrupt. Well, maybe not everybody was actually bankrupt, but they had definitely where they were in debt, or if there was some situations that were disputes going on or whatever. And something that I guess downloaded, or something that I understood from these interactions, is that these people never really looked to be defined by it. And I had it this year because I had a fucking Saturn square in my natal Jupiter, and I'll be honest, this was probably the most painful transit ever for me, because even other fucked up transits, I honestly did not feel so stressed out about that as that one. I'm naturally a Jupiterian person. I like this I'm very generous, I make a lot of money, I spend a lot of money, I like never have to think about it. But I guess, with the Saturn square Jupiter, which thanks God is finishing now, I had this some kind of scarcity mindset out of nowhere in my mind. I had to budget things the way I never budgeted them before. Well, thanks this economy too. And it was so much fucking stress for no reason that I just like, it was painful. And then there was a moment where I just said, fuck it. I don't care if I have 100K in my bank account. I don't care if I have a negative, balance. I don't care if I have $100, $1,000, 10,000, whatever the amount is. I stop caring, because I cannot allow whatever I own me. I am the light. I am the cause, not the effect. I am the one who can waste everything and then make it all over again from scratch, and no fucking outside of me some kind of number in my bank account is gonna fucking decide how I'm gonna feel about today. Like, something beautiful happens when you reach that point, because it really becomes like, I don't know, it becomes some kind of other level. Solutions start coming up to you, new business ideas, new clients, I don't know, new business partners, new environments start calling you in. Because again, it's like you can have so much money and yet you have this attachment to it, and it owns you, and you are not growing because of it. And sometimes when you're attached to your financial situation or career like that, something comes to shake you up. If in that moment in time you do not go into fear mode and panic, or even if you go, at least don't spend too much time there. But instead, if you open yourself up to limitless possibility, understanding, that there's like absolutely nothing you can do, and it doesn't matter even if you had some kind of crazy losses, maybe like everything went the other way that you hoped to, but it's like it's you who is the deciding factor. You can decide to rebuild everything from scratch. It doesn't matter again what is like happening right now in the bank account, in the economy, whatever. It's like you can create from whatever you are. You can be, if you don't go into that poverty mindset, and again, people misunderstand what poverty versus abundance mindset is not, it's like a lot of people have poverty mindset even if they have money. It's not about what you have or what you don't have. It's about truly, like really removing these false idols of things owning you. Again, you cannot even imagine how for a long time I had this horrible relationship like with money, even though like I made good money, because somehow I like everything defined me. I was scared, oh my god, what if it's gonna get less, or it's gonna get like I cannot even explain this. It's like, it's so obviously you can tell I feel very intense about it. But at some point I was like, fuck it, like even if I was to just completely be in a bad space, I don't care, because it doesn't define me. I can always, it doesn't own me. I'm the one who is a deciding factor. I can decide to destroy everything I build, start it from scratch, or not start things from scratch. I can decide to completely reinvent myself. And I think this is something that you will notice in those people who are extremely successful. Like, even if we talk about, like some people we all know, like in the United States, like famous ones, like, even, I don't want to go too much into examples because, every person is individual, but you get what I'm saying though. Like, but it's in that moment, I think, like where the decision is made about your future. Even, are you gonna go into that scarcity and poverty mindset and give up on yourself and everything else when some kind of issues happen, or even if stagnation persists? Or are you gonna just say nothing, I don't care? Again, like I've reached that point recently. Like, I don't care if I'm gonna open my bank account, there's gonna be $1 million. I don't care if whatever that is, it's irrelevant. Because every day in my life I can create and I can do something new, something different for myself. And it cannot own you. Whatever you have, when it starts owning you, this is the worst. Like, in that kind of moment, losses, they are a blessing. They are truly from the light, because you get so caught up in those material things. And again, like, we have to love material things. It's amazing to have beautiful things. Like, I was yesterday walking to cafe for lunch, and there was this beautiful pink Cybertruck, Tesla Cybertruck. I was like, I fucking want this. Santa, please, right? But it's like, again, it's nice and it's fun and there is light in it. But when it becomes one of those things where you become slave to these things, that's the problem. And I think a lot of people misunderstand that because, you know, again, a lot of people have this, they think they preach abundance mindset, but I can see that they're missing some points. And then a lot of people are like, oh, I am this victim and whatever. And I get it. Like, some people have much more difficult circumstances than others. You know, like, I often think about it, right? If I was born in the United States, if my family was here, it would be so much easier. You know, like when I moved here, for example, constantly having that feeling that I don't even have that like nest, you know, of like parents or somebody to, you know, to feel at home with. It's like, again, everybody's situation can be different, but it's, again, it's not about that. Those are like external things. Here, I'm just getting that you're going to be going through a big transformation. Whatever this transformation is, it brings you to both freedom and prosperity. And also when it comes to prosperity, freedom is a big part of it. Because again, whatever you're going to be, even if you're going to, I don't know, close some kind of big deal, I feel like some of you guys are going to be closing really, really big deals, getting some kind of either promotions, maybe, I don't know, business deals, whatever it is, you cannot allow that to start owning you. Also, this is the moment of resting, healing yourself for some of you, and, you know, understanding that your connection to the divine, your connection to the creator is the most important. These are aurora, I think, lights. Recently, there's been a current, like, people were seeing this. So we have here grace, give yourself grace, and reach this moment of self-acceptance and clarity. Something about self-acceptance will bring you clarity and inspiration again, where it's almost like you will open yourself up to receive messages again. Wow, this is powerful today. I'm just gonna pull one more card from here. We're gonna go into tarot love. Let's see what tarot love holds for us. Yeah, look at this. The sun is shining, the path is opening up. Yes, the sun is shining, the path is opening up. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to maybe make a nest? Also, not doves, what is it? Storks could be important. Some of your children could be on the way, something like this. A plan, a letter, communication, or maybe making a plan, you know, for the year ahead could be one of those things. All right. I'm hearing also obstacles are being lifted. All right. Okay. Let's see. What is this? Okay. Let's do. First row is going to be for December, you, and second row is going to be a person you're connecting with. Okay, we have here, ooh, the moon card. So yeah, we talked about the moon, something about manifesting with the moon. We also have here the Queen of Cups. Again, some of you could have Cancerian placements I'm seeing here. We also have here judgment, important decisions, making important decisions. We also have here the Page of Cups. Could be connecting with somebody younger or somebody who has Pisces in their chart. Both could be true. Ten of Pentacles. I want to take one more. I haven't done a tarot in a while. Actually, kind of enjoying this today. And we have here 9 of Pentacles. Wow, both 9 and 10 of Pentacles. This is promising. So it's a turnaround. Like I said, something with finances could be turning around, or your plan for yourself, for career. Again, sometimes you think you're abundant, but you're not as abundant as you think, because you have these attachments that are actually the reason why you're not growing. Let me see, who are you connecting with? Ooh, you're connecting with the Ace of Pentacles. Look at you guys, this is promising. So you have for you 10 of Pentacles, all of us, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Scorpios, we made it. Who you're connecting with Ace of Pentacles. This is promising. Let's see, what else? We have here the King of Wands, could have Leo energy, also Sagittarius and Aries. 7 of Pentacles. We have here, ooh, King of Pentacles. Oh. And we have here, ooh, 10 of Cups. You have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. I love this. Give a big thumbs up. Let me see. Ooh, the Tower. And bottom of the deck, we have here the Devil. Let's see, the Devil and the Lovers reversed. I feel like for some of you, you're going to see very clearly what's been preventing you from essentially with the devil card, what's been keeping you stagnant, what's been keeping you in the environments you've outgrown, what's been maybe even preventing you from manifesting the kind of love that you want with the Lover's card. And I feel like you are deciding here to put a pause to all of this, to make it stop. I feel like with the Tower card, maybe there is even a person who could be coming into your life. Again, they don't have to be romantic, could be anything, it could be even an advisor of some sort, some kind of event could be happening, which essentially gets you out of that stagnation with the Tower card. Actually, as I was saying the Tower card, I had like a heart, like my heart kind of, you know, when your heart does this like skips a bit or something. It's really weird. So with the Tower card, yes, there could be something that gets you out of this stagnation. Let me clarify the Tower because I know you guys want to know. Yeah, look at this, the Devil and the King of Swords. Something's going to happen that's going to get you out of where you've been stuck. This Tower is a blessing. Now, let's talk about everything step by step. With the Moon card to the Queen of Cups, you are right now more than ever connecting to your emotions, to yourself, and with the Judgment card, there are realizations. There are powerful realizations that could also come from a younger person. Pisces could be just an inspiration. And with the 10 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles, how to create abundance, how to become more abundant, how to live a much higher quality lifestyle than you're currently living. Now, again, it's not just about, oh, okay, I have the best Pilates reformer, I don't know, studio, best yoga sets and best house or whatever. No, it's more than just that. It could include these things, but it's also about like showing up every day as the highest version of yourself, not dimming your light anymore, not like shrinking yourself anymore, like living life truly, you know, experiencing the best, like the best of the best of the best. Now, who are you connecting with? Well, first and foremost, I think there are going to be opportunities also to actually manifest this abundance. There are also people, maybe even multiple people, who could be interested in whoever is watching this. And I feel like with the 7 of Pentacles, it is time. It is just time for certain things. It is time to be happy. It is time to experience more happiness, even though, you know, look at this, the Lovers at the bottom. Even though that you have the Tower here, I'm almost getting that like there could be in the month of December certain events which could shake you out of previous stagnation. So welcome them. And I feel like here with the 5 of Swords to the 4 of Pentacles, you've been so stuck, maybe even you yourself been closed off because you were loyal to the things that were not loyal to you. Like think about it, when you are, let's just say, getting hooked up over some person, mentally hooked up over some person who is not present in your life, you yourself are closing yourself off from other potential people who, you know, could be right for you. Like when you're waiting on the text from somebody who is not present in your life, or when you're waiting for somebody to show up for you the way you deserve, what you're doing is you're closing yourself off to people who potentially could be actually that person who is there for you, who loves you, who takes care of you, provides you, pampers, whatever you want, right? And I feel here with the 8 of Swords, for some of you, there was the self-imposed cage. Maybe it even had to do with abundance. Maybe you were dealing with somebody who was very much stuck in some kind of situation because money was involved. And again, you have to ask yourself, like, do you want to live your life postponing your blessings because you're trying to save somebody from the journey in the underworld, so to say, that they are themselves needing to go through without you? Could be like, do you want to sacrifice yourself for other people? It's your choice. Wheel of Fortune to the Knight of Wands. I feel like something is changing, and I feel like whatever is meant to come towards you, it needs to come. You need to let it come. And you know, there are people who will jump through hoops for you, and there are people who will not return the text. I feel like for a lot of you with the 8 of Cups to 2 of Swords, you're deciding to live in environments that are not conducive to your growth. And it's not just about love. It could be about work, career. Like I've been thinking so much, like with my YouTube channel, I made so many mistakes. You know, it's again, one thing to know your stuff, your esoteric stuff, your astrology, your tarot, your whatever healing practices, right? And be incredibly good at it. And another part is also relationships and media, right? It's a whole other, completely other thing. And for me, it was specifically the media part of it. I've made so many mistakes. I was so scared to be judged, to be criticized, to be myself. And then I was like, why am I even doing that? Like people who wouldn't appreciate me for the way I am, people that I have to shrink myself to be around, to give my gifts to, they don't deserve them in the first place. What am I even fucking scared of? Like I had so many shifts, like when I took a break, in terms of even like Why am I trying to do what others want from me? Why am I even trying to figure out how fucking YouTube works? I am the light. YouTube should be fucking working for me, like not the other way around. And you know, there's different shifts happen when you get realigned, which actually lead you to, you know, to happiness. For some of you, time with friends could help you get new ideas about where you should be going, what you should be doing. Page of Pentacles, maybe potentially even new jobs. Page of Pentacles with a star, a dream job could be coming your way after a time of maybe some kind of seclusion. Of course, I'm being drawn here. Hermit is Virgo, but here she has Mermaid tail. We will have North Node entering Pisces, South Node entering Virgo in January of 2025. This is the end, you know, this is the end in the transformation of something, which leads you to a more true expression of who you are, potentially even a relationship. Choices will need to be made, and it's going to be delicate choices where you will need to honor your dreams. Queen of Pentacles, and understand that abundance is not something you need to sacrifice yourself for. Abundance is a natural result of you showing up and shining as the most true version of yourself, and so is love. Because again, when you want your soulmate, right, to find you, like, they cannot even recognize you if you're not being true to yourself. How will they even recognize you? Maybe they can. I'm not saying that they won't, but it's harder, I think. Eight of Pentacles, doing something that brings you happiness with work, studying, maybe new opportunities to study. And I'm hearing also living life to the bit of your drama. So we're going to take this to the extended. We're going to look deeper into this King of Pentacles, King of Wands, potential opportunities for happiness, and also what is this Tower. We're going to try to know about, essentially we're going to clarify especially all these cards from the second row, which is Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, potential people interested in you. What is the results that you are harvesting? Yeah, is there's the right word? Reaping the results, I guess. And Ten of Cups with the Tower, happiness and also unexpected changes for December. Link to the extended is going to be down below. As always, thank you guys so much for joining. Again, Black Friday sale for packages only 35 to 40% off. This is the best deal. Essentially, you know, it's going to be almost the same price as if you were purchasing anything else, except it's going to be a much bigger package. All the packages are available, and 2025 reading is automatically a part of any package that you purchase. And yes, you can purchase everything in the description box. Hope to see you there. Love you all. As always, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe. We'll talk soon. Bye.